Good morning. It's the 18th of January 2012. I'm in for a short off of Head and Shoulders at almost a major fib. Might go a little bit higher before we come down. Okay, we got a lot of separation on 610. Looking for a foot on the 440. Six ten looks like it's interested in a pivot here. Got some resistance here. We'll see if we can pop through that. There we go. 987 looks a little persistent on the upside, so hopefully he'll get with the program. Okay, we're going pretty much sideways, but I still think we're in for a short. We'll see if we can break through on 440. Got a pretty good bulge on 610. Tapping that resistance again. Okay, we broke through that resistance again, but we're at that, we did that before, we're at the same level. 987 starting to curl around. That may work. Volumes have dropped way off. That's a little bit of a concern.
Change down.
Okay, we finally dropped through that second layer of resistance. I'm experiencing a little bit of nervousness. You need that 440 foot to come into fruition here. It should. Had narrowing bands. Need to come through that center line on the Keltner. Just a lot of sideways action. Now I've got a double top on the high side.
610, change up.
And our 440's gone to a very sideways mode with the Bollingers really tight and sideways. Okay, looks like 440's finally starting to come down to the rail, and 610 may come in underneath that Bollinger band. That would be a nice sign. Got some separation on 987, that's good. I don't see anything to stop us in the big charts. Like that 440 foot just to not roll down just the way it came up. We're down to another area of resistance and we popped through that. So looks like we may be on our way.
610, change down.
The 610's making a nice V down, so we should be able to get onto the band, onto the rail with it. Getting kind of a long video, but I don't want to pause while I'm in a trade. Okay, and not down to another double bottom. Let's see if we can punch through there.
Nine eight seven changed up.
Okay, 610's coming down to perhaps resistance on that lower band. Getting some concern here that we've got a bull flag on 987. Okay, 610 looks like it's just about ready to go onto the rail. Takes a lot of patience to stay in a trade like this. 610 looks starting to look like he can roll around and come up.
987 change up. Six ten change up.
Stop filled.
Okay, I got stopped out on that one. Had a pretty good run, and I think my first indication of problems came on the 233 when he did a pivot there. So let's keep that in mind for next time. Okay, we'll take a pause, look for a setup. Okay, I'm in for another short, and my plan is for this foot to complete. Taking this trade at the edge. I'm showing it and the deeps on the 1597 fibs. That's right here. I've also on the 28K chart, I'm right at this double on the trend lines, so I think we're going to have a reversal here. Looks like we may be rolling over. And on 610, that'd be a sweet foot. We need that to start forming right about now. Okay, the video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause till we see some action on this. Okay, I got stopped out on that last second trade, and I'm in for another short. Maybe I'm a glutton for short punishment today, but I just keep seeing the shorts, and we'll see how this one works out. One factor that should concern me, I'm just taking into
610 change now.
consideration now, is some of the light volumes we've had this morning. Some of under 200 contracts a minute. That's pretty light volume. So that makes for less predictable trading. But I'm in this short. I'm going to pause until we get some kind of action. Okay, we've got price breaking below previous pivot, and 610 looking like he's coming to the rail, so we could have a winner here. Nice bulge on 987. Good separation on 1597, 4181, and the 10K are a little troublesome. They still are looking persistent on the up. Let's concentrate on our target a little bit. If we had a deep retracement here, we'd make our target. We are coming to the 50. That's 50 is a potential point for a reversal, so I got to watch for that. But it looks like the bigger charts are starting to join the fray here. Okay, we've got a double bottom on this 50 fib. See if we can break through. Charts are saying I got a good chance. Hopefully this is a head fake. Trading this way requires the patience of Job. We'll take a pause till we get some results. Okay, we have a short that finally came through, popped through some lower resistance, double bottoms. This is where the going gets tough on decision making. got a lot of separation. One way to think of it is look for a setup going the other way. $987's coming to the rail, perhaps. It's on the band now, and $15.97 could be rolling around down to go all the way down to the lower band. 4181 has come inside the rail. That's significant. So we'll hang in there until we see a reason to get out. Got kind of a rooftop there. Volumes are still pretty low, a little over 200 a minute. Okay, I'm going to take a pause till we get some results.
987, change
Okay,
up.
the market moved up briskly and I got stopped out. That's my third for the day. Okay, I took a long right as price hit the deeps,
Stop filled.
and that didn't work. Okay, I took a short because I see 1597 forming a foot. And I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm just going to let this one ride. Okay, here I took a long and did pretty well. Right here, got out. At this point, I see a short coming, so I got in with a reverse. We'll see if that pans out. Got a lot of separation on the big charts. Should be a candidate for a reversal here. You can see by the volume chart that the big money jumped in. Got a triple top right now. Could have a real nice foot forming with 440. Been on the rail for a long time with 233. That could be the head of our head and shoulders. I'm going to take a pause. Okay, we're starting to form a foot on 440. That would be nice. We could come down to this 50 in reverse. Could come down as far as this 76 fib. Got a pretty strong V down on 233. That's a good sign. Have very low volumes. It's risky to play with this volume level. Need a little more drop to get that 610 in gear. We finally have a lot of separation on 4181. I don't know if that baby's going to go down today. He's been up, up, just persevering. I should have taken note of that and not placed so many shorts. Alright, we're going to take a pause till we get some action. We're kind of stalled out here at this 773.4 level. Okay, I used that reverse again because I saw that head and shoulders that tapped this 50, and we still got strong up indicators on the big charts. Starting to see bull flags. So we'll see how this goes. I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm Wild Man today. I went and took a short on this 440 foot that we talked about earlier that looked like it wasn't working out. Now it looks like it is working out. Obviously a little wild today. See how it works out.